So RhymeWave started out pretty much as an idea. When I was 19, like I was telling you, like way back when, I would always write down when I was writing lyrics, I'd write down everything that I could think of that rhymed with the word that I was trying to rhyme.
Yeah.
And so I'd have one page where I was writing the rhyme, the other page that was full of rhyme words. Just like
just words.
Just words that rhymed.
Yeah.
And the reason was because I wanted to have every opportunity to rhyme well and for it to continue the thread, the narrative that I was trying to convey in the lyrics.
Yeah.
And so as a result of this, I started just I was like, mate, each time I write lyrics, I might be on the same scheme again. And I'm like, why am I doing this again? Why am I writing all this stuff out again? And so I started keeping a notebook, and I'd have a page designated to every rhyme scheme. And so I just started doing this, and I did this for years. I had notebooks just full of rhymes, things that rhymed. And in a way, it helped me with freestyle as well. Not like I was reciting off a list of rhymes, but more that I would forget those words, but they would come.
You're like exercising and putting all these words in your brain.
In my brain, yeah.
Like a kind of like a recording them.
Mm-hmm. And I'd find that they would come back, but in a context that I hadn't expected. So say I'm rhyming with, say I'm going to say dog. A dog can be used in so many different ways, You can be like it's a dog's life, the life of a dog. It's raining cats and dogs, You can use a dog to describe someone who's unattractive. You can there's so many contexts for the same word, And so if you know that word rhymes, you can reuse it in many different ways. And so it's about linking, it's about reinforcing that neural connection between those words, And so I just started busting like books and books and books and books full of it. And finally, I decided I wanted to write a comprehensive system, a sort of framework that all these rhymes could sit inside. And I didn't know that there was a finite number of vowel sounds. Because when we talk about a rhyme scheme, usually you're talking about vowels, So someone might rhyme dinosaur with spinal cord, And the common aspect between those is the I and the or, which are the vowel sounds. And so I started categorizing words according to their vowels. And the way I found that out was because I did a TEFL course when I was 23. And
what's that?
So it's teaching English in a foreign language,
Okay.
So I was like, why do I want to do a TEFL course? I want to rap, right? But I did this thing anyway because I needed to make some pay, needed to make some money. And I saw on the wall, there was a list of the vowel sounds. So I was like, yo, yeah, baby, let's cook, let's go. And so from there, I started categorizing them and putting them into their various schemes. And there was 18 vowels altogether. And if you're talking about multi-syllable rhyme, then you're talking about at least 2, which means in mathematics, it would be 18 times 18, which is 324, right? And so I needed a book with 324 pages that I could bust all these things down in. And so that's how it started. But it got so technical that I had so many words in there that I was writing in between the lines, and it was getting ridiculous. I didn't have enough space. And my dad said to me, why don't you make it into like an Excel spreadsheet or something like that? And I was like, I hated computers, I didn't even have a phone. I was like, why would I do that? But I didn't have enough space in this book, And
so, because you need the infinite matrix that you can expand whatever you want.
So,
stretch.
That's how it began. And I made this kind of hyperlink system inside of the Excel spreadsheet that is pretty much identical to the hyperlink system that you've got with all the vowel sounds with the symbols in RhymeWave itself at the moment.
Okay. Can you define RhymeWave, like for put it in a little bit of context?
Yeah.
Like a explanation, like what it is.
So it's a rhyming tool. Some people would say a rhyming dictionary. But when I said a rhyming dictionary to the guy who was helping me code it, he said, It's not a rhyming dictionary. He goes, it is to a rhyming dictionary what a scientific calculator is to an abacus.